It's the end of a long day. We took in lots of different grapes today, but this is SeeLug. I'm standing inside the Chardonnay vineyard. My friend Francois Anneken told me I must come and have a look at this vineyard. Chardonnay, it's beautiful. And I came out here and I was like, obviously super excited. It looks great. As I was standing here, the offshore wind blew. Now, if you look at that mountain, that's a Helderberg. If the wind blows from that mountain straight to the ocean is just here. It's warm because it comes from the land. Once it hits the ocean, it blows off the shore into the ocean, and it makes these beautiful waves that you can surf. So I was thinking to myself, I want to go and surf. It's offshore and the waves are going to be really nice. So at some point, I looked up the ocean again and I could see in the deep water there at Cape Point, these white horses in the ocean. That meant that the wind in the deep ocean turned onshore, making little chops and breaking up the waves. It becomes like a washing machine, you can't surf. And it was as that wind traveled over here, the wind stopped and the cool sea breeze came through this vineyard. It was like thick sea air. You could almost taste it. So I called the vineyard SeeLug. And it's only 2 times in my life that I've ever seen that before. Once in Lambert's Bay, I could smell the sea air. And second time in this vineyard. And then we said to the farmer, okay, we want to take this to the next level. So we came in and we said, okay, cool. We want to take over the canopy management of the vine. Let's say we want to do a tunnel break this time of year. We're breaking the leaves on the inside, creating a tunnel so that there's better airflow through the middle. We've got the farmers buying to do it, and we're getting great results. Chardonnay likes it if you work really rough with it. So we put it into we call it a Vaseline press. It's a yellow, old school press. It's 40 years old, but it works with the screw, so it's quite tough. And Chardonnay just loves that. I work with a cooper called Peter Mittelberger. He's from Italy. And what he does, he comes out once a year. And he was here last week. We came to this vineyard on Friday afternoon. We tasted the grapes. We looked at the vines. We went to my cellar. We took a big piece of steak. We put it on the fire and we ate it. We opened a bottle of SeeLug. We compared it to other Chardonnay that I have from the Helderberg Licks, and basically discussing what is the best way to make the barrels for this wine. And he's going to go to the mountain where, in a place called Flowers, where they store all their wood. They go out to the forest. They know their trees. They smell their bark. They taste the leaves. They chop it down and they bring it to glass. It's trees that they chopped down 3 to 6 years ago. They are 180 to 240 years of age. They were there in the First World War and Second World War, and there was battles within those forests. So they've scanned it to see if there's any shrapnel in these trees. They pack these planks into huge stacks in the mountain. In summer, the wind blows through them. It's nice and warm. In winter, it's just these columns of snow. So the wood dries over 3 to 6 years, and then he comes here. He tastes these grapes, tastes my wine, and then he goes back and he chooses the right tree, aged the right time to make a barrel suitable for this particular wine. And that is such a great relationship to be on that kind of level with the guy that makes your barrels.